ties, numbers in the margins, rent, food, gas, that's it. Holds her breath at every total, praise the card still his. Coupons folded like confession, coffee gone, but she's awake, staring down that glowing screen like it's something she can break. She budgeted her money and she shined her light, turned every single almost to a not tonight. If it don't bring peace.
Hello to all my budget angels and welcome back to this channel. For the ones that are new, hello and welcome to this channel where we do pack with me, saver challenges, planners, giveaways, cash stuffing, and plenty of tutorials on how to budget. Today my angels, we're going to be cash stuffing inside of our cash envelopes and sinking funds, you guys. If this is something that you're interested in, don't forget to follow this channel, like this video so that YouTube can suggest this video to others and learn how to budget. Also, don't forget to hit that post notification so you will not miss another post. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and start working on all of our cash envelopes and sinking funds. Okay, my budget angels, so let's go ahead and get right into this cash stuffing, y'all. So for all of my returning angels, y'all know I like to count to make sure I have the correct amount before I start any saving challenges or cash stuffing. And so today, you guys are supposed to be having a total of $115, you guys. So let's go ahead and grab this money out the tray. Okay, and so y'all know what I'm about to say. Let's go ahead and what? Get it counted today. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 105, 10, and 115, you guys. So that is correct. Let's go ahead and place this back into the tray. All right, honey bunches. And so we are going to go ahead and open up our budget book for Beginner's Yearly Planner from where I had left off at of setting up my cash envelopes and sinking funds using my sinking funds worksheet. And so if you did not go and check out that first episode for the month of March, you guys, you can pretty much find that into my yearly 2026 playlist in the description box below. And then you can make your way back over here if you knew you just came across this, so you can understand how it goes into the order that it needs to go and how this yearly planner can work for you. Okay, honey bunches, and you can come right back on over here. And so we are going to grab my budget binder, which I will be placing my cash envelopes and sinking funds. Well, no, my cash envelopes in here, and then over here will be cash stuffing my sinking funds, you guys. Okay, so this is my cash envelope binder. This is the one I would take all the time when I need to spend in my daily needs. And then sometimes it might be spent, it might not, but it's a sinking funds. It helps me to save more when it comes to certain important categories. If you need to know and you're new, you don't know too much about the difference between cash envelopes and sinking funds. Okay, and so let's go ahead. I am going to flip this like this, sweethearts. I'm gonna readjust my my stuff here, y'all. Okay. And so hopefully y'all can see it. It's a hot mess in my little binder, y'all. It ain't fancy, honey. Okay. It's not fancy at all, babies. Okay. And so I am thinking about zooming in so y'all can see a little bit better real quick, y'all. So give me 1 second as I do. Okay, my honey bunch. Oh, so we finally have zoomed in, y'all. And so I'm hoping this can help a little bit better. I'm trying to figure out the best way possible for y'all to see it. I know y'all can't see the total amount saved at the bottom. So I will have to wait to zoom out for y'all to see that once we summon up everything, you guys. Okay. And so let's go ahead. We're going to get started. Let me get my pen real quick, sweeties. Okay. I'm going to grab this pen here. And so first up right now would be ties. And so we will be cash stuffing 5 buckaroos, sweeties. Okay. And so here is my $5. And so let's go ahead and see what we have left into my ties. Okay. And so let's add this on in there as well. Okay, and so we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, you guys. So that's what we have into my ties. Let's go ahead and place this back into my envelope here. Okay. And so I'm going to put 17 is my ending balance. Okay, and so let's go ahead. We're going to move it on over to my additional groceries, you guys. And if you're new, you don't know, this is just basically like for like snacks and stuff we do. However, I already have our groceries covered, so we just call this additional groceries just for like snack money and stuff like that, y'all. And so we do not have anything left into my additional grocery money, so we will be uh cash stuffing 5. So let's grab this 5. Here is my 5, and we're gonna place that on in there. Okay, and let's flip that over. Okay, and so let's place this on over here to the ending balance. And so the next one would be gas, and gas will be getting 20 bucks. And so here is my 20 for gas. And so we do, however, have rollover in here. We have 5 bucks. And so what we're going to do is keep it. And so we're going to have 25 bucks for gas. Okay. And then we're going to flip that down and put 25 over here. Alrighty, and so the next one up will be household, and household actually have something left in there. I hope y'all can see it. I'm sorry if I had a glare. And so we do have $10, but what I am going to do with this 10, I am going to save this for a savings challenge, you guys. So I'm going to put this in the back, and we are going to cash stuff 20 bucks. All right, so here is my 20 for household. Alrighty. And so let's flip that over, and we're gonna put 20 over here. All right, next one up would be miscellaneous, and we'll be putting 5 into miscellaneous. And so, y'all, let me be honest. I could have still had 5 in here, but y'all, I use it on this day, so it ain't gonna be no rollover today. Okay, so we are actually have our 5 bucks to restore back what we have already used. Okay, and place that in the back here. Okay, and so our miscellaneous is already set to go. And so let's go ahead and place this over here. All right. And so the next one up would be self-love. And you know what's so crazy, y'all? It would have been the same for this, but I used that too today. Y'all wouldn't believe. It would have been some good rollovers, y'all. Okay, but we do, however, have another 20 to replace that back on into this envelope to show it some love. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's put that in there. And so we should be done with that, y'all. Okay, and so Self Love did receive 20 buckaroos. All right. All right, and so let's go ahead. These are my only 2 seeking funds for right now. Like I say from the last video, it might be a third one, might be medical, but it might be later down the line. I'll let y'all know if it's going to be happening maybe in this month or maybe in April, that I will add that either in this month, depending on because I'm waiting on something for me to cash stuff towards medical, and so that's why I don't have it in here right now, y'all. And so we'll see. Okay, and so we are done with our cash envelopes binder, and we are all set to go. Let's go ahead and we are going to grab our Seeking Funds binder. Okay, I'm gonna put this back up here. And so let's go ahead and open this one up. And let me bend this back. Okay, and so give me 1 second while I try to bend this, y'all, because it's stuck here. So, okay, I'm hoping y'all still can see. So we have beauty supply. Beauty supply won't be getting nothing. We're gonna be skipping over that. We're going to be skipping over business investments, okay? And we're going to be skipping over car maintenance, okay? Skipping over car tax. Excuse my envelopes, y'all. It's a hot mess, okay? Health and wellness, we're going to be skipping over that. And so we're going to be working on my birthday here, you guys, okay? And so we will be cash stuffing 20 buckaroos. And so let's see if we have anything in here, which we should. Okay, and so we have, adding on with the 20, we have 20, 40, and 41. Okay, so we're going to add that on in here. All right, y'all. So let me go ahead and put the total here, 41. Okay, so last but not least will be my vacation. And so we're going to be skipping over my savings. Now, to remind you, for anybody new, that what you see in this, it has something to do with something else. It does not have to do with savings, something important. So I didn't have a category for it. So I had to put it in here for right now until I do take care of that situation. And so we have a vacation here. And so let's go ahead and take out vacation. Okay, and so we are going to be adding 20 bucks. And, and so here we go with 20. And so let's see what we have in total. So we have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40, you guys, for vacation. And honey, I got to stack this up as much as possible until June, honey. Okay, okay. Yes, baby. All right, so we are done with that. So we have 40 in total that we saved for the vacation. Okay, so we are pretty much done with our seeking funds binder, babies. It wasn't that many to stuff this time, honey, but every little bit counts. Okay, honeys, and so I just wanted to zoom in so y'all can see it a little bit better. And so what I am going to do is I am going to zoom out so we can summon this up and see what we have saved so far and place that total down there at the bottom, y'all. So give me 1 second as I do. Okay, my budget angels. So we finally have zoomed out, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and put my pen right here to the side real quick. And so we are going to grab my calculator. And we are going to calculate the total ending balance, y'all. Let's see what we have saved so far. Okay, and so we have 17. Then we have 5. So far 22. So we have 25, 47. And so we have 20, 67. And then we have 5, 72. So we have 20. So we have 92. So then we have 41. 133, and last but not least will be our 40. And so this is what we saving so far. It's $173 so far, from the beginning of 2026 so far, y'all. So we are doing pretty good. And let me go ahead and place this down here at the bottom, $173. Okay, honey, it's okay. And like I say, I will be moving that over to a savings challenge, you guys, and I'll have to figure out which one it will be. But hopefully, the next video, y'all will see. Okay, honey, okay. So let me put this pen up. All right, back into my jar, and I'm gonna place this back up here, y'all. And then we are gonna go ahead and to close this session. Honest, yes, let's close it out until the next go round, honey bunches, all right? So if you pretty much enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, because guess what happens when you do? It pretty much be moving it forward to someone new to come over to this channel and learn how to save all for the better, you guys. So let's be that unity by me being a hot mess teacher and you are hitting that like button. Sweetie, somebody's gonna come over here and learn something that can help impact them for the better. Okay, so keep in mind to think of them when you do hit that like button, because you never know who life you will be changing. All right, because we are educational channel over here. I'm about to say educational studio over here. You hear what I'm saying? But yes, sweetheart. So that's what we're doing over here as much as possible, y'all. Okay, and so I hope y'all have a good day or evening where you're located, and I will check y'all out later. Bye bye.